Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Man Cave. As always, I'm your host, Mac. Today we're going to be doing another beer review. The beer I'm going to review today is an Icelandic Stout. Now I know what you're asking, why an Icelandic Stout? Well, I'll tell you why. I was in the liquor store the other day. I was looking for some beers to review, and I thought it'd be interesting to try one that I'd never had myself personally before. That way we can go on this journey of discovery together. So the first one I ran across was this Icelandic Stout. It's made by the Borg Brughaus in Iceland. Now I'm not normally much of a stout drinker. I might have it one or two times a year. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't drink it that much. If you mention stout in this neck of the woods, most people associate that with Guinness. We can get Guinness on tap here in a few places. I don't mind it on tap. I've had it canned and in a bottle, but I don't find that's as good. It doesn't package very well for some reason. It's not the same taste to me. But be that as it may, we're going to try this Icelandic Stout and see what we think. So I went on to the website for this beer. We've got a good website, so I took some information off of there, just made a few notes, and I'm going to share those with you. This is the NR number 19 Garun Icelandic Stout. The Garun is named after the heroine of one of Iceland's most popular folk tales, The Deacon of Dark River. A tale of ghosts, unrequited love, and life triumphing over death. Told against the background of elements essential to Iceland's character: ice, snow, and whirling waters. Dark and mysterious, the same elements that inspire this rich and bold Icelandic Stout. I've never been to Iceland myself, but it's one place I wouldn't mind visiting. I know a few people have been there on holidays, and they said it's really an amazing place. So maybe that's reflected in the beer. We shall see. This beer is brewed by the Borg Brughaus in Iceland. Now, I have no idea what that means. My guess would be Borg's Brewery, Borg's Brewing House, something like that. The Borg Brughaus is a progressive craft brewery founded in 2010, whose principal aim is to incorporate Icelandic traits and ingredients to its wide variety of beers and pair with food. Borg's Brughaus has already received numerous awards at some of the world's most noted and influential competitions. The Garun Stout is 11.5% alcohol, which is quite high on the alcohol scale for beers. Commented on another video, I thought 8% was high, but of course people right away said no, they've seen them 12%, so this is one of the ones that's pushing 12%. RateMyBeer.com says the Garun has a dark aura of intense richness and haunting aroma of chocolate, licorice, and coffee. Oh, I was just looking on here. Stout apparently should be served at about 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Personally, I'd chill all my beer. That's kind of normal for this area. We don't do warm beer here. You'd be hard pressed to find a place that serves warm beer anywhere. So I'm not a beer purist. I'm a beer hedonist. I drink the beer for the pleasure of it. So I'm going to drink it the way I like it. So I chilled this down. So let's just open it up now. I got my handy bottle opener. And let's just do a pour. So as you can see, it's a very deep, dark, rich color. Almost looks like coffee. Not much of a head on it. Just had to do a quick aside there, make sure the camera was still working. There's nothing more frustrating than think you're done what you're doing and then find out your camera quit halfway through it. But fortunately it's working good. It's got a slight aroma to it. bit of a sour smell to it. I mean, I don't even mean that in the bad way. It's kind of a hoppy smell, but nothing too strong. So it's obviously very thick. It's got a bit of a sour aftertaste, got a little bit of a bitter flavor. Nothing too overpowering though. I guess if you let your mind wander, there's a bit of a coffee flavor to it. I know some of the beers here, the dark beers they make here, they've started to flavor them. They really taste like coffee, which I don't really care for. Yeah, it's quite pleasant. Like I said, I'm not a huge stout drinker, but that's nothing wrong with that at all. So now, let's rate this beer. Got the old beer chart. And I have to freshen up the beer chart here. It's starting to get a little bit rubbed out, but so we rated this beer as all right. It's an all right beer. Again, when I say it's an all right beer, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's just a beer that I wouldn't normally drink on a consistent basis. Definitely something different to try. If you like stouts, I think you'd probably enjoy this one. So, again, it's an all right beer. And if you like stouts, it's probably something you'd enjoy. So as always, thanks for watching.